His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, visited the Royal Guard of the Bahrain Defense Force (BDF), in keeping with His Majesty's custom of visiting the BDF's weapons and units in the presence of the BDF Commander-in-Chief Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa. Upon arrival, His Majesty was received by the National Security Advisor and Royal Guard Commander and Secretary General of the Supreme Defense Council, Lieutenant General His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Commander of the Royal Guard Special Operations, Colonel His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, BDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Diab bin Sagr al-Naimi, and the Deputy Commander of the Royal Guard Major General Hamad Khalifa al-Naimi. A number of senior officers also greeted His Majesty the King. The band then played the royal anthem.
سلام سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة ملك البلاد المعظم. سلام قف. أستأذن جلالتكم يتفقد الطابور سي. شكرا سي.
His Majesty the King then inspected the parade that stood in formation to greet His Majesty.
طابور A3.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد على آله وصحبه أجمعين. سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة الملك حمد بن عيسى آل خليفة ملك مملكة البحرين المعظم القائد الأعلى للقوات المسلحة، حفظكم الله ورعاكم. أصحاب السمو والمعالي والسعادة، أيها الحفل الكريم، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة، يشرفنا أن نقف اليوم أمام مقامكم السامي وقفة فخر واعتزاز، وأن نرفع أسمى آيات الترحيب بتشريفكم الكريم. هذا التشريف الذي تتجسد به معاني القيادة وتسمو معه قيم الطاعة والولاء، وتتعاظم به عزائم الرجال وهم يجددون العهد الصادق على الإخلاص والانضباط والاستعداد التام لتنفيذ توجيهاتكم وبذل الغالي والنفيس في سبيل أمن الوطن ورفعته. سيدي، إن حضوركم بين أبنائكم العسكريين مصدر فخر ودافع شرف وتجديد لعهد راسخ على السمع والطاعة والوفاء لقيادتكم الحكيمة والسير بثبات تحت راية الوطن. سيدي، خير ما نبدأ بحفلنا هذا آيات من الذكر الحكيم يتلوها على مسامعنا النقيب مرشد ديني معاذ عبد الناصر عبد الله.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تنصروا الله ينصركم ويثبت أقدامكم، والذين كفروا فتعسا لهم وأضل أعمالهم، ذلك بأنهم كرهوا ما أنزل الله فأحبط أعمالهم. أفلم يسيروا في الأرض فينظروا كيف كان عاقبة الذين من قبلهم، دمر الله عليهم وللكافرين أمثالها، ذلك بأن الله مولى الذين آمنوا وأن الكافرين لا مولى لهم. صدق الله العظيم.
سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة
His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad then delivered a poem on the occasion.
بن حمد آل خليفة مستشار الأمن الوطني قائد الحرس الملكي بإلقاء قصيدة شعرية بمناسبة زيارة جلالتكم حفظكم الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال الذي يبدأ جزيل التماثيل ويشرع أبواب المعاني بالأفكار، والشعر لو ياتي لنا بالتساهيل، شفت أقلب الحكام والشعب شعار، وانا ما يقعد راسي إلا الفناجيل ولا الرصاص اللي يجمل لي آثار. تصدق ان ريح الفشق كأنه الهيل يطرب عليها اللي مواقيفه كبار. يا مرحبا يا سيدي قدوة الجيل، يا حرنا اللي من مواكير الأحرار، يا سيفنا في الماضي وفي المقابيل، ويا ذخر دارك من صواديف الأقدار، يا راعي الحكمة ويا عادل الميل، ويا ملهم الأجيال، يا راعي الكار، يا أعدل من الميزان، يا وافي الكيل، ويكرم من النسناس وغيوم الأمطار. خذيت من سنة نبيك قناديل إلين صرت القدوة لكل الأخيار، وخذيت من جدانك ملاعب الخيل، ومن التجارب ماخذ عزوم وصرار. يا مرحبا باسمي وباسم المشاكيل اللي لهم في ساحة الحرب تذكار، وقفت أمثل كل صامل وحلحيل، وافخر بطاريهم اللي صار ما صار. وقفاتهم تشهد لهم دون تطبيل. يومنا الأرض من المعارك لها غبار، منهجهم الثابت ما يحتاج تحليل. من دونك ودون الوطن ترخص الأعمار، واكبر دليل أهل السيوف المصاقيل اللي إلى يومك وهم دمهم حار. والله ما ننسى شهدانا، ولو قيل انسوا يلحقنا الذل والهون والعار. واللي حسب انه برهه راعي الفيل بيشوف وقع الصدق من كل مغوار. واللي حسب انه برهه راعي الفيل بيشوف وقع الصدق من كل مغوار. ينزل عليه من السماء وطيور بابيل، وما عاد يبقى له على الأرض ديار. ما أقول ما به مثلنا في الرجاجيل، الطيب وأهل الطيب في كل الأقطار، لكن حنا وقعنا كنه السيل. أفعالنا تشهد ويشهد لنا الجار، وحتى البريهة زدتها اليوم تبجيل، وزودتنا فخر ومكانة ومقدار. هذه علومي كلها بالتفاصيل، وما فيه فعل إلا وياتي له أخبار.
His Majesty the King then visited the Royal Guard Special Operations Museum, where His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad provided a briefing on the Royal Guard's development plans and equipping it with the latest weaponry. His Majesty the King expressed thanks and appreciation to His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad and His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad, the Royal Guard members and the BDF units and weapons. His Majesty also congratulated all BDF members on the new year, wishing them continued success.
طابور إلى اليمين، حرس العلم يسكي. طابور
His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, accompanied by His Majesty's sons, attended the wedding ceremony of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad bin Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa, held at the residence of the late His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa in Rifah. The ceremony was also attended by senior members of the royal family and senior invitees. His Majesty the King congratulated His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa on the marriage of his son, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, wishing him a happy married life. The sons of the late His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa expressed gratitude and appreciation to His Majesty for attending the wedding ceremony and for his congratulations and kind sentiments. They prayed to Allah the Almighty to protect His Majesty the King as the leader of Bahrain and its people. The Minister of the Prime Minister's Court and Chairman of the High Committee of the Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club (REHC), His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, yesterday attended the second round of the 5th edition of the Bahrain Turf Series, held at the club's racecourse in Rafah Sakhir. The evening race featured the Adana Cup, sponsored by Salam Bank, the Al-Rifa Cup, the Southern Governorate Cup, Bahrain Bourse Cup, and the Charles Russell Breachley's Cup, as part of the 12th race of the 2025-2026 season. The event was also attended by the Vice President of the Supreme Council for Environment, Deputy Chairman of the REHC High Committee, and member of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Faisal bin Rashid bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Governor of the Southern Governorate, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali Al Khalifa, and a number of their Highnesses and Excellencies, along with representatives of the sponsoring entities. The event witnessed strong public turnout, marking the start of the 2026 race in a vibrant and competitive atmosphere, complemented by a range of accompanying entertainment activities. The winners of the race cups were crowned as His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa received the Bahrain Bourse Cup from the CEO of Bahrain Bourse, Sheikh Khalifa bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa. Following the victory of Istanbul from Al Adiyat Racing, which secured first place in the third round. His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali presented the Southern Governorate Cup to the winning trainer, while the partner at Charles Russell Speechley's, Mazen Al Mardi, presented the company's cup to the winning owner, Hassan Al Ajmi. As part of the second round of the Bahrain Turf Series, the Group Chief Executive Officer of BBK, Yasser Al-Sharifi, presented the Al-Rifa Cup to the winning owner, Sayyid Jawad Sayyid Marzouk, in addition to presenting awards to the winning trainer and jockey of the 7th round. His Highness Sheikh Sultan al-Din bin Mohammed bin Salman Al Khalifa received the Adana Cup from the advisor to Salam Bank, Abdul Karim Turki, who also presented awards to the winning trainer and jockey of the 8th round. The race evening featured intense and exciting competition among horses and jockeys, with several stables sharing the victories. Bahrain horses recorded a notable achievement by dominating the 3rd and 4th rounds of the Bahrain Turf Series. The Cabinet approved initiatives to strengthen public finances and sustain support for citizens in an effort to build a strong and sustainable national economy. The Minister of Works, Engineer Ibrahim Al-Hawaj, announced a 20% wastewater service fee exempting citizens' primary residence effective January 2026. More in this report.
As part of the government's ongoing push to develop an infrastructure and sustain essential public services, the Ministry of Works is continuing its efforts to regulate and modernize the wastewater system. The reform aligns with the urban growth and aims to boost efficiency in managing resources and public services. New regulatory measures introduce fees for certain wastewater services to support continuity, improve operational efficiency, and fund regular maintenance. Citizens living in their first home will be exempt, reflecting the government's social responsibility and its effort to ease living costs for Bahraini families. These steps are part of a wider policies to regulate and sustain public services while maintaining high standards and considering social and economic impacts. The Ministry emphasizes that the changes will enhance the wastewater system resilience and ensure reliable delivery under approved frameworks, keeping pace with the country's urban development.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs affirmed that the Kingdom of Bahrain is closely following developments in Yemen and expressed deep concern over the growing tension and escalation, as well as developments affecting Yemen's sovereignty, independence, and regional stability. The ministry called on the Yemeni people to act with wisdom and restraint and to halt the escalation to maintain Yemen's security and stability. It also welcomed and supported the Yemeni initiative to hold a comprehensive conference bringing together southern factions to discuss fair solutions to the southern issue. The ministry described this as a positive step toward ending tension, promoting dialogue and diplomacy, and reaching a political settlement that serves the interests of the Yemeni people and upholds regional peace, stability, and prosperity. Bahrain's permanent representative to the United Nations in New York, Ambassador Jamal Al-Ruwai'i, took part in the flag-raising ceremony at UN headquarters, marking the start of Bahrain's non-permanent membership on the Security Council for the 2026 to 2027 term. Al-Ruwai'i expressed Bahrain's pride in returning to the Council for the second time in its history, nearly 30 years after its first term. He conveyed a message of hope to the global community for peace, security, and prosperity, inspired by the vision of His Majesty the King and the guidance of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He reaffirmed Bahrain's commitment to peace as a shared responsibility built on strong communication to ensure global stability. He added that as the Arab member of the Council and chair of the 46th GCC session, Bahrain will work to promote peace through dialogue and coexistence. He added that Bahrain, in partnership with the GCC states, will seek peaceful solutions to conflicts, address traditional and emergent threats, and empower women and youth in peace building. He stressed that the Palestinian cause remains a top priority for Bahrain in the Security Council. Official statistics released by the Survey and Land Registration Bureau in Bahrain show that 2025 witnessed record activity in the real estate sector. More in this report.
The real estate sector in Bahrain recorded unprecedented performance during 2025, driven by a significant increase in the number of transactions and trading values. Statistics from the Survey and Land Registration Bureau revealed that around 29,000 real estate transactions were carried out, with a total value of 1.6 billion Bahraini dinars, the highest level recorded by the market in the last decade. The second half of the year was the most active, recording more than 16,000 transactions, with December leading the way with the highest number of transactions during the year, with more than 3,000 transactions worth nearly 152 million BD. In the first half of the year, the values of trade reached more than 532 million BD, distributed across approximately 11,000 transactions amid mixed trading activity, with April emerging as one of the most active months, recording more than 2,600 transactions. On an annual basis, the data shows strong market growth, with the value of transactions rising by more than 50% compared to 2016, along with a significant increase in the number of transactions. These indicators reflect the strength of the real estate sector in Bahrain and cement its position as one of the main drivers of economic activity in the kingdom, amid expectations of continued positive performance in the coming period.
The Hawa Al Manama event continues with a wide range of interactive activities, culinary experiences, and a number of museums and exhibitions featuring approximately 200 Bahraini projects from various fields. The event offers cultural and tourism experiences that reflect a distinctive era in the capital's history, highlighting Manama's social and commercial history, providing a comprehensive and enriching tourism experience for visitors, including citizens, residents, and tourists. The event also features the Hawa Al Manama Cultural Theatre with screenings of the most important animated films and golden cinema days from the last quarter of the last century, as well as stories and tales for children.